Yes, that is correct. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I have.
No, I think I have to.
Are you just tired of the noise?
Yeah, instantly.
Well, there is a thing that Extra Utilities has that is a mute block, and you plop it down, and it suppresses noise in an area.
I have already forgotten what I'm making. How does okay? It was string, and I think ingots on the side. I like that you can see the things on the crafting table. That's cute.
Yes. I don't know if it's an add-on or what. I would assume so. But if you have a pattern pulled up, like showing you what you need, there's a little plus sign, and if it's in your inventory, it'll put it there for you.
Oh, that's convenient.
It may actually even craft it for you.
Okay, we're gonna put the. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Put wood back in there.
Alright, things are in, things are rolling, so it is Thursday live stream time, and as you can see, we are crafting up some mines.
So basic.
So basic. I have done up the outside so that things shouldn't be spawning on our front door anymore. Well, at least to the right hand side where the slimes are. Left hand side is going to be a little bit more funny because I just need to put more lights over there and level off the front yard.
How do I use the backpack again?
I think in this version right now, you just have to put it in on your hotbar and then right click it whenever it's selected to open up that.
So it is. Okay.
I think I do remember like in a previous version it was available as like a backslot item.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if that like took the place of a chest armor and so they switched it, or if it's that part just has not been enabled yet, or what.
Gotcha.
Um, Chad
Oh,
built
you know what?
these storage drawers here, the 2x2, and we have discovered that
Oh,
you.
I have a bunch of
Oop,
those in my apartment.
yeah,
Oh, you can just put that on the front.
yep. So I think you like right click it to put it in there, and it's the whole stack.
Mm.
And if you mouse over that anywhere in that 2x2, it will show you what is in that particular drawer. And if you left click, you pick one of them up. Shift left click, you pick all of them up. Um, I also saw
Hmm.
there is an item called packing tape. Oh, which I can probably make. Do we have any paper laying around?
We should somewhere. If not, we had plenty of. We've got like a full stack of sugarcane, so
Okay, I
we can certainly
might
make paper
test
if
that out.
necessary. Okay.
Um,
Let's actually, before we start doing that, let's sleep real quick to make it morning.
okay.
I forgot how luxurious I had made my bed. Okay. So while you play with packing tape, I'm going to nerd pull up to that slime island.
Okay.
Oh, there's two. Are those
Two
both
slime
above
islands?
us? Kind of hard to figure out the alignment. That's They both.
Oh wow, like one is higher than the other? Cheesy Pete's.
Yeah. And it's very difficult. Like, I don't want to get started up there until I'm actually aligned with it.
Yeah. I had a single player game that I had to go find one because I was looking for slime balls, and it turns out it was like above a body of water, like a little lake. So I just like built up right in the lake and then jumped off into the water.
Nice. Okay, I think it's actually over here on this neighboring cliffside, which is why there are 1,000 slimes on it right now. Oh, one just fell and killed itself and dropped slime balls. How convenient. Okay.
Oh, what was the... Oh. Okay, F switches hands, that's what it was. Alright. Get a little bit of paper.
I very carefully... Whoops, I accidentally passed it. Awkward. Like, very carefully building a bridge out backwards while 64 blocks above the ground is a harrowing experience.
Ah, you've nailed it. I see you. It's perfect.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going to strip mine this whole island. Oh, the slimy dirt takes so long to dig.
Alright, so the storage drawers themselves, the add-on has an item called packing tape, and you apply it to the storage drawer, and it will break and hold its contents.
Oh, nice. That's kind of, I seem to remember from some video or another, you could also make storage boxes.
Okay.
And you would just put it around any block, and then you could carry that block around. And it was useful because you could put it on a chest, and it would contain the chest and anything that was in the chest.
Oh.
So if you had like a bunch of stuff, you could, like in a base or whatever, you wanted to move it around, you could make a bunch of boxes and you'd slap it on all of your crates and your chests and all of your various crafting devices and things, and it would basically just break them apart into single identical boxes.
Gotcha. Storage drawers has an item called Drawer Controller. Interact with a bank of connected drawers. I wonder if you can just make a whole bunch of them, just have one block to access them all.
That'd be kind of cool. That sounds like it'd be the focus of a organizational system.
Yeah.
I know that's something that you've talked a lot about is like getting all the pipes and stuff to get everything sorted. I'm sure you could at some point just get an array of pipes to go into the back of a huge grid of drawers so that everything has its own drawer and is displayed on the front, and then you can have your little drawer controller to actually get at all of it.
Exactly. That'd be really neat.
I hope you have a use for blue slimy grass, because we're about to have like hundreds of it. Okay, so my secondary goal today after I do this, and man, I really hope that this is enough, but there's a purple one directly above me that I should probably do that too. In fact, I should do that now while I still have ground to nerd pull from.
I mean, I expect you have just a whole bunch of new ground now that's all slime.
Right, it kind of seems that those slimes can spawn on just any slime surface.
Okay.
Like I just saw one appear on just the blue slimy grass.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's okay. Yeah, I definitely need to go up and do this purple one too, because slimes are falling past me as I pull up to it. Great.
All right.
So as I was beginning to say, my secondary goal is to find gold in order to make the thermometer, the thermometer. Thermometer? Okay. Oh boy, there's actually way more slime in this one. This may have been the real problem. Maybe it's purple slimy grass that is the culprit. I assumed it was the blue slimy grass because they're blue slimes.
Turns out, purple was the monster all along.
Yeah, I shouldn't have looked at them through the lens of color. Once again, that is not the answer. I should have looked at them through the lens of having bones or not.
That really sounds like vertebrate discrimination.
Yeah. Oh, here, let me run this this idea past you. I'm pretty happy with it, and I don't know if anyone has done this before. And if they haven't, then OC, please do not steal. I would really love to see a superhero or villain, I'm not picky, character that appears to have the ability to control other people's bodies, and there have been, a few like that.
Sure.
But then at some point, the big reveal is that he's actually a necromancer that is so specialized on commanding skeletons that he doesn't have to wait for them to be dead first.
Pretty good. I like that.
So, like, he would call himself like the osteomancer. And then his signature move is to make his victims do the spooky, scary skeletons dance.
Right.
And I think even if he's a villain, I think he's going to be a real cheerful guy, and he's just really trying to make friends with all the skeletons that he meets.
Why can't we just be friends?
Yeah, why can't all of us be friends?
Alright, so do we have... let's see, we have these here. Copper here. Nickel, iron, aluminum. And we can always use more iron, right?
Yes, definitely. In fact, I should have brought an additional shovel up here. I thought there's no way there's so much dirt up there that more than one shovel is going to be required, but it is at 30% already. I really should have taken the time to pour out a couple Tinker tools. Oh, it's getting dark. Maybe I'll be lucky and a couple creepers will spawn up here.
You'll be lucky.
Yeah.
Guard, we already have the tool, right? Yep, tool rod. Oh. There we go. Ow. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Probably not.
Oh, I forgot that the congealed slime blocks are bouncy.
They are.
Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, I did not come prepared. I'm almost out of pickaxes.
Jeez.
Well, both of my pickaxes were pretty beat up. But yeah, my shovel is gone. I'm down to pickaxes.
Pretty soon it's just gonna be bare hands.
Yeah. God. Wish I could just like dig down through the middle of the little pool, because all of the slime ones have that little pool in the middle. Oh wow, I should have been doing this from the beginning, because breaking purple slimy grass is exactly as fast with your bare hands as it is with a tool. So all I was doing was wasting the durability on my tools.
Oh my
Great.
goodness.
Good to know.
I think I'm fine with that. Oh. Would you say you have slimy mud, like green slimy mud?
No, I have a lot of purple slimy dirt and blue slimy dirt, and also some congealed green, purple, or blue slime blocks.
Congealed. Okay.
Congealed purple slime blocks and congealed green slime blocks.
Okay. It looks like 4 slime balls make congealed slime blocks. You add that to
Okay.
sand and dirt, and it makes green slimy mud. Then you smelt green slimy mud, and it makes a green slime crystal that you can use to add to weapons and tools.
I vaguely remember something like that, and doesn't that add... then adds knockback to weapons or something like that?
In this one, it just is slimy is the descriptive thing it adds, and it just says, ew, gooey, it'll wash off. However, if you make the head of an item out of it, its durability is 1,000.
Oh.
Yeah. The mining speed is 4.24. The attack is really low.
No.
But the mining speed is like one of... I wasn't gonna say it's one of the higher ones, but I mean, Cobalt's mining speed is 12, so that's huge.
Oh god, yeah, I remember Cobalt made some amazing stuff. And there was like, I think there was a metal you could only make with 2 ores that they would spawn in the nether.
Yes.
Was like the really good one.
Manulin?
Yeah, something like that.
That one was being really good.
Remember that once you like threw all of the stuff together, like all the best materials together, I had an axe that just looked like a bat on a stick, and it was amazing.
Attack is 3. Alright, so I want to make a sword with a blade made out of iron.
Huh.
Oh. Maybe I can make it out of lead. If you make a weapon out of lead, or I guess anything out of lead, it becomes poisonous. Okay, I remember steel was a big thing. We were trying to get steel. And I don't know...
I don't remember if that was for Tinkers, though, or for Galacticraft.
Oh. Well, I mean, steel is one of the materials you can make stuff out of, and it has a fairly high mining speed and a high attack.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think we were making steel more for, because we had a thing where you had to have to like press iron into plates, and then you would press the iron plates with charcoal or some other carbon source,
right,
in order to make steel, so that you could build rockets out of it. Oh my god. I have a feeling that, okay, I'm gonna, I think, finish the purple island and then go do something else and worry about the blue island at a later time, because this is already taking a really long time.
Sure.
We didn't already make TNT, right?
Correct.
Because that would make this go much faster.
Okay. 100 more established. Okay. So that's going to be iron.
I'm going to read later that all you have to do is poke a hole in the bottom so that the slimy water pours out. And that'll stop all the slimes from spawning and dropping down, and I'm going to be livid. Or it's going to be all like, in order to stop slimes from spawning, all you have to do is drop one regular dirt block into the center of the pool to turn it into regular water.
Then they'll go away forever.
Yeah. And the rest of the island dissolves into pork chops.
Alright, handle no good. Nope, not that. Not that. Oh, maybe on that. Two-rod pattern there and there.
I forgot that water works in like a completely nonsensical way in this game.
Yeah, it's not great.
Because I was like, oh, I dug a trench to the edge of the island and now all the purple water will pour out. But it's like, no, that it still has an infinite supply spawning out of the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
So do I just have to dig away everything that the water is supporting, or that is supporting the water?
Pretty much, yes. Can you... No, I guess you wouldn't be able to bucket it out because you have to find the source block. I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Alright, I got that.
Whoop.
Back over here. Toss the Tinker's book over here just so it's next to the forge.
I don't know if you can hear any of this on my mic, but it also sounds pretty gross. Just wet slapping sounds.
Delicious.
I'm just stirring macaroni up here.
Alright, seared stuff there. Throw some iron there. Cool. Oh, ha! Oh, I did find out one thing. You said you were looking to get gold, right?
Yeah, I need to make a thermometer, which is one of the, like everything else in Thaumcraft comes from researching things, and one of the main ways to get research points is to analyze them with the thermometer. So now I have like a pile of water. It's somehow highest in the center and is just flowing down from the center. This is...
Well, if that's the only thing that's left, maybe that's what you would bucket up and it would go away.
Well, no, there's like 8 squares in the center.
Oh, okay.
It's a big pile of water.
Ah, dang it.
I really hope that you're doing something interesting to watch.
No. I was just making tools. I was about to go down and mine some stuff. I'm trying to figure out black diamond. Okay. Is that what I need? Gold ore? That's what I need.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to. So I needed gold. I also need to craft my own research table because even though Chad made one and I can use it, I have to craft one myself in order to like unlock that page in my book.
Right. Okay, so in your JEI, whenever you search for things, I typed in gold ore and selected it, and there the first tab is World Gen, and it shows you at which level.
Oh, that's convenient.
Y level, yeah. It kind of spikes around 2022.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That would have been very useful a couple weeks ago when I was looking for redstone.
Exactly. Have like an established mine that just went down somewhere?
I just kind of branched off from. There's kind of a steep staircase just off to the side of the Thaumcraft stuff.
Sure.
And I just kind of like kept going down. It all honeycombs through because we were kind of just all going in other directions. And then if you keep going vaguely downwards, you'll hit where I was mining for redstone.
Gotcha.
Because I went down until I hit bedrock and then kind of went slightly up and off to the side.
So there's a very definite direction.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't trying to keep it organized like the last time we played. I was just kind of like, go.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of Zen mining. Oh no, it takes so long to mine if I'm underwater. I've got to find a way to get all this water out of here. It just won't go away.
Oh, there's a tree underground.
That doesn't seem right.
Like there's like part of the cavern that has grass in it.
I think I miscalculated. Because now this slime island is mostly just a flat plain covered with water. I did not bring any buckets with me. I'm not going to come back up though. Like, I've got to solve this while I'm up here because when I come back down, we're done. That's it. Oh, I missed. Oh my god, there's just so much. Why so much? Where did I get an onion?
Pretty special, Greg.
Oh, oh dear. I think the miner's backpack will only accept like ore and gemstones.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that it would take like rock and dirt as well, because that's what you get up with a lot of.
Oh, I see.
but I have some amber that I don't remember getting, so I wonder if it will automatically shunt the appropriate items to the backpack, which would be pretty convenient.
Would be.
Like, I assume that I got it somewhere up here because I don't remember putting any amber in it. Oh my god.
Sounds like there is a huge miscalculation. That is not getting me where I thought it would.
The worst part is, like, if you were to look up right now, it would not look even a little bit different to you.
Everything is
like
exactly the same.
Like, the bottom layer is identical to what it was before. You can't see that I've shaved 5 layers of dirt off the top.
Really making a difference, and you're my hero.
Well, my inventory is now 100% full of stacks of purple slimy dirt, so pretty soon they're just going to start raining from the sky. So just be prepared for that.
All right. All right, I'm going to start taking some precautions here. Let's see. Aluminium. Iron. Copper. Leont. Cobblestone and gravel. Limestone. Oh, chat was cooking up some stuff. He has bakeware, a skillet, and a mortar and pestle.
Wow, so fancy.
Skeleton skull. Green wool.
I mean, I think you can just say skull.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think you have to specify if a skull is from a skeleton. I think it's implied. Oh, purple slimy vines. That's new.
Vines.
They broke instantly and didn't drop anything, so I don't know what the use of that was.
I know you can climb the vines.
Oh, well, they were like in a hole, like a 1 by 1 by 1 hole, so not real useful.
Sounds very useless. Oh, well, it does look a little different here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like the way you said that.
And our front yard is now a giant purple waterfall.
Oh, cool. So you could use that to swim up here and help.
Yeah, I could.
plus side, if I screw up and fall, I know how to get back up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, by teleporting to a waypoint. Definitely not swimming up the waterfall.
Ow.
Does the waterfall land on anything important?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine then.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, now I have purple slimy dirt.
Yeah, find a way to like make it food or something.
Okay, that snuck up on me. Nice.
Oh man, send it up the waterfall. I could use a creeper or two.
Oh boy.
Okay. I just keep breaking blocks this way. Okay. What if? Okay. I really just do not understand what calculations could be going into this water right now.
It sounds like you're quite flummoxed by it.
It just feels like somebody, you know, in version 1, Notch created something that kind of like looked okay for, you know, the scenarios that he was running up against.
Right.
And then like somewhere in a note was just like, we'll figure out a way to make this move realistically at a later date. And then just like every time somebody was assigned to do something about it, they're like, you know what? Not it.
Always later.
Just like every meeting where it's like, what's going to be in this version, guys? And, you know, nose goes, says water. It's like I just keep breaking blocks, and then just like the source blocks in the center just don't change, and they're now like, it looks like they're like 2 blocks above where the water level actually is. It's just a mound of water. And I just like can't seem to predict what will happen if I break any individual block, because I was trying to, I think I'm just really thinking too much like actual water.
Yeah. Alright, so can you tell kind of what the source blocks are?
I think so.
Alright.
But there's a lot of them.
Well, your
Okay.
other
Do you
option is
have a
to...
bucket?
There are at least 2 buckets, maybe 3 in the base.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and We don't have a trash disposal system yet, do we?
We do not.
Okay. Hold on, I'm going to have to put a bunch of slime in one of these. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Oh, and buckets don't stack.
They do when they're empty, but that doesn't help you.
No. Alright. There are 3 buckets. I know I talked a big talk about not using the waypoint system to cheat, but I frickin' teleported down to the base and then back up to the slime with buckets. And I do not feel upset.
I understand. Desperate times, etc.
Okay. So, and then if I just pour it out over the edge like that, now it's just...
Oh, I just see more waterfalls being created.
Well, there's literally a column of slime now that is not supported by anything.
Alright. So,
like,
you're thinking
what do I
too
do
much
about
like
that?
actual water.
Okay, so there's... Oh my god. This is... What? So I took the source block from the top and the rest of the waterfall's still here.
Alright, can you fill up the water with solid blocks? Like if you plop it into the source.
Oh, that's a much better idea. I mean, then I gotta break it all again. But it's still, that sounds like it has a much higher chance of working.
Somehow we have stacks of purple slimy dirt in here.
Well, that's weird.
Weird.
I think it might be possible that slime water follows even dumber rules than regular water.
Just almost literally makes no sense. Do we have shears anywhere?
We definitely did.
Where did they go?
I don't know, man. I got all of my wool the old-fashioned way by punching sheep until they died.
That does make sense.
That's why my bed is black. I bruised the wool.
Coal, open computers, seared bricks, gunpowder, stone pickaxe, glowstone, resonating crystal. Aquamarine. Oh, shears. Found them.
So, I have what might be bad news.
Oh boy. I can't wait to hear it.
It really seems like removing the source block from flowing slime does not cause the flowing slime to disappear the way all other liquids behave in Minecraft.
Okay.
So...
Does it simply just create more flowing water?
No, it's just like if you take... Yeah, like if you take the source block off, then it just keeps flowing wherever it already was. So like, I just filled up the entire middle pool with dirt, but then like all the slime that was still flowing away from it is just flowing out of that dirt now. And then if I put more, but basically that waterfall's never going to just peer out.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it. That's just there now. Like the only way we'd be able to get rid of that would be to actually remove every block of slime. Wait, did I finally? Oh wait, I finally see a change. Maybe it just requires a lot. It just seems like whenever you remove the source, the next block just becomes the new source.
Wow. That's really dumb.
And I hope that that's not true. Maybe I've just, oh my god, I have replaced so much. Wait, did it go down? I've put so much more slimy dirt back down. I'm doing so much work. Is this where it's coming from?
Fill in these holes.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, Chad.
How's it going?
Oh, it feels like we are just spinning wheels here.
Oh yeah, why?
I just spent an hour trying to break this, destroy this slime island. And I've discovered that slime is apparently infinite.
Oh.
Like, I can't make it. Wait. Like, I don't know. I'm having a. You may notice the purple waterfall. I can't seem to make it not that. And I've got. Oh my god. If I could just undo that, I'll call it a day and be freaking done with this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is not what I wanted.
Seem to recall that there's some sort of purple slime thing that you can use on weapons using the tool benches. Like with the hammer, you can use it to make it mine like a 5x5 square of blocks.
Well, I hope it takes like 100 stacks because. Okay.
Is the world going to slowly fill up with purple slime, Greg? Did you start this slime apocalypse?
I think you did.
All right. Did that other one finally disappear? Is there? Can you look up and tell me how many purple waterfalls there are? That was a serious question because that will be a mark of progress, depending on the number.
Oh shit. They've got a monster. Hold on. Okay. Got it. I had a slight emergency as a monster was whispering in my ear.
What did he tell you?
Oof. Things I can't repeat. Alright, so we still have... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the slime just got bigger. Apparently I killed one that was so large I've never killed it before. Okay, so we still have the main large slime waterfall.
Okay.
From the top island.
Yeah.
And then we have
But only one, right?
Yeah, but that's all I saw before.
Oh, sorry, I made a second one at one point.
Oh no, now there's a secondary smaller waterfall from the bottom island.
Well, I didn't do that.
That was not there before.
I haven't done anything to the bottom island.
Really? Chad, what all did you do while you were up on top of the island?
Just looked and then went right back down.
Just now?
Oh no, this was like one of the last times we played.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh.
What happened?
You know how it has that one waterfall?
Oh dear, I
that
see.
You could just climb your way up. I just went up and looked, and then I was like, okay, that's all there is, and then went back down.
Yeah, there's... Yeah.
What's going on, Greg?
So... I don't know what do.
Interesting.
Because, like... I really just cannot stress this enough. Like, this made... Did it finally go down? Because maybe it just goes down really slow. So I just cannot stress enough that there is nothing supporting this waterfall. It is not. It is just a column of slime. Oh my god, that would actually explain a lot. Like, maybe it follows water rules, but like really slow. Like, it takes more ticks for it to do whatever it's going to do.
That does make sense.
If that's the case, that may solve itself eventually. Oh. Oh dear.
Was that just fell off? Whoop.
Well, I was trying to dig down to see if I could just like put dirt at the very top of it to try and like overwrite the source block with dirt.
Yeah.
And I fell.
Oh. How far did you fall?
Whoop.
That far.
Oh dear.
Fell enough to kill yourself. Got it.
Cool. That's fine. That just means my inventory is empty.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, you got a nifty little tombstone right inside here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to teleport away as I fell.
Oh, I see.
So I think I just teleported my corpse.
Oh yeah. I was doing a thing. Do we have any way to make
So it does look like it's lower. So I think I may have been right. I think it may actually go ahead and decay itself, but it's just going to take a really long time. And that appears like it may be the case for these other ones. Because I made another one over here, and it is a lot lower than when I started, but it's still pretty high. So I think my current plan now is to ignore the slime islands until they've dried up, and then worry about it more later.
Yeah, not worrying about it until later seems like the best idea.
Yeah, and now I'm just going to go do anything else. I'm going to go ahead and grab some blue dirt off the blue one and just plug up the blue water with dirt.
Does sound like the better idea.
Yeah, as opposed to make a bunch of waterfalls out of it. Was my first draft, you know. Nobody gets it right all the time, man.
I won't settle for you getting it right once.
That does explain why it just didn't seem to be making any sense. So, yeah. I think it's just slow. It's just so viscous.
So viscous.
It'd be like, you know, if you tried to pour some ketchup over your fries and then you took the bottle away and then you had to wait for the stream of ketchup to settle over the fries. Just actually a just viscerally horrible image now that I'm thinking about it.
Wood planks, wood. I grab one of those.
Does anybody have any idea where you get electric steel nuggets or anything like that?
Isn't that like a limited time thing at McDonald's?
I think you have to sift them out from the sand in Pikachu's litter box.
The reason I ask is because the tool station can be upgraded to a tool forge. You need the tool station in the center of the grid, 3 seared bricks, or 3 seared something or others. It looks like it could be several things, but you need 4 electrical steel blocks, which are made from, each one is made from 9 electrical steel ingots, which are made from 9 electrical steel nuggets.
So, Chad.
Uh-huh.
If you open up your inventory and type in electric steel,
Uh-huh.
and then click on the electrical steel ingot,
Uh-huh.
if you, on the crafting line, go over a couple, it shows in an arc furnace, it's iron ingot, pulverized coal, and silicon.
Oh.
And then if you go over to an induction smelter, it's steel and silicon.
Obviously.
Where do you get silicon from?
If you left click on the silicon, it's melted from Certus quartz dust.
Oh, we have some of that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
And you can do that in a smelter, a redstone furnace, an alloy smelter, or a furnace. And the dust comes from Certus quartz ore and an engineer's hammer. Or you can put it into a crusher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the ore. We don't have any dust.
Yeah.
What's a sag mule?
What did you call me?
A sag mule?
Like SAGMILL?
Yeah, SAG space MILL.
Oh, space.
It's a device that creates screen actors.
There's a simple sag mill, a sag mill, and an enhanced. Sag mill comes from flint, iron, simple machine chassis, stone compound gear.
Oh no!
Piston. Oh, that didn't sound pleasant. All
Hey!
of our glass is now gone.
There you go.
Yep, perfect.
All right. So the good news is that I've plugged up the blue one entirely, and the purple one is very slowly flowing down from the sky. So maybe we'll be lucky and it's only the fluid that spawns these and we don't need to worry about the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, we're normally pretty lucky, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, I had so much garbage in my grave. We'll just... I was like, I'll just put it in this mini chest. Oh, right.
Ugh. Okay.
Sounds like there's a whole lot to make in that.
Where did I get a lettuce and a bell pepper?
And you didn't even share.
I mean, and an onion.
Sounds like you broke a garden.
Oh, maybe it's when I dropped down from the island into the garden.
Like there's the side
Oh
of
yeah,
the little
I
hill here
do
is
have a
full
bunch of buckets full of this purple slime. I'll just pour it into the ocean.
It converts
that's...
all the ocean into slime.
Huh. I'm not sure what I was expecting. So the correct answer seems to be to like pour it down and then put down cobblestone to like soak it up.
Right. As cobblestone is wont to do.
Right. Like BP really should have just done this.
Throwing rocks in.
Yeah. That's just there, huh? It's weird.
Were these islands always up there?
I think
Maybe just never looked up.
I think Greg like maybe broke one open and then it just spawned the new island.
No, I mean there was always two. They weren't leaking like this. This is new. Well, I really hope that dries up the way I think it... Oh, God, I'm going to have to go up there and make sure it's plugged at the top, aren't I?
I mean, Greg, you did take it upon yourself to fix this.
Yeah, that was a mistake. What? Now we're responsible for our mistakes? Is that the kind of society that you want to have here? Okay. Okay, it is way lower than it was before. So that's something. It's just going to take a really long time.
So long.
Oh, dear. There is so much slime all over the ground, and I missed all of it.
No, I think this is the society I want to live in, where someone makes such an egregious mistake they just kill themselves.
I mean, I feel like I could get into that in the right circumstances.
Sure.
And just bring back seppuku. Just like, oh, sorry, we poured all of our oil into the ocean, so I'm just gonna gut myself.
Is this a BP reference again?
I mean, yeah, I thought I'd just keep running with that.
Okay.
That was what came to mind. Oh, God. My favorite part of the slimes falling from the sky is that sometimes they die when they hit the ground and split into a bunch of little ones.
Right.
And then they make even more sound.
Well, I died.
Saw that, Chad. What happened?
I fell. I fell off
Okay.
the island.
All right. I am done with the slime island for now. We are done professionally.
I don't know. It's still up there. Chad's like got superpowers. He's just sliding up.
I'm going to go ahead and make myself a research table.
Yeah, I went up and got on the first island, then I went up another slime waterfall, and it looked like it just appeared out of thin air. So when I popped out of the top, I fell all the way back down.
Yeah. See, those used to reach that top island. They're just really slow.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the problem.
Okay, so that one might actually be getting shorter and shorter. It's just happening so slow.
I think they are both getting much shorter. It's just like instead of like water, which is like just a couple of ticks, it only updates every like, I don't know, like every minute or so. I don't know how many ticks that is.
Okay.
So I'm just going to ignore it for a while and see if it goes away. What else do I need? I need to make scribing tools, feather, ink, and a file. Chad, you already did this. You've got scribing tools around somewhere?
I think there's one in a chest. At least I had one.
Doesn't narrow it down.
Good enough. Did we find a place where we had a supply of sheep?
All right.
Anybody?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, well, there's a class file and a
Is he sheep?
feather and an ink sac.
Oh, Chad, you fell again.
Someone just left their thermomicon in here.
There we go.
What do we have?
Okay. There's my scribe.
Yeah, we need to find some gold.
Complete. Yeah. Now that I have a workspace, I should start. Sample ink. My scribing tool.
What shall we make us?
Oh, right. I think we need to move. Here, I'm going to move this over here.
Oh, the zombies are getting smart. They're traveling up the slime.
Jesus. That's terrifying.
See if you can get them to dig up the island. Okay.
Really help
I
us out.
think
There.
having the bookshelves next to the research station does something. Create theory. Oh, I need paper. And what? Okay. Celestial observation.
What's going on down here?
I was going to lock this up a little bit.
Okay, paper goes there, and all right, let's make some paper.
Can I get into the paper business?
Don't remember how to make paper, though, is the problem.
It's sugar cane.
1x3.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just so loud outside.
Where did this place come from? I don't remember seeing this stuff.
Like we still have sugar cane outside, right? I don't have to save any of the ones in this chest.
Correct.
Okay, so I've made a full stack of paper to plug into this research table. There. And now, what do I do? Put it? Do I have to make more scribing tools to put into it? So confused.
Oh my
There.
goodness, Greg.
Oh, okay, so that goes on there. Dumb. Aha. Oh, but I don't have any celestial nodes, so I can't do that. I really revamped the way research works from how it used to.
Yeah, I was thinking before there was almost some sort of like little mini game.
Yeah, it was like a puzzle thing. Alchemy.
It was.
Okay, so I've managed to successfully research some fundamentals, but now I can't really do anything until I've...
There's not much more we can do until we can make the
thermometon. Apparently we can take celestial readings. Not really. I need to make more observations first. Oh, yeah, no, we need the thermometer to take readings from the sky. All right, so... Okay. Got some more iron somewhere. I'll go ahead and start. Oh, that's it, huh?
Oh, okay. Cow. There's a cow in the chasm. Oh, alright. Place down there.
All of our coal. There's some.
I came. Here. Okay. Oh, heard of Enderman somewhere.
All right. So I'm just going to go down into the mines and look for gold.
Endermans.
Can't believe I found diamonds before gold.
Oh, I was looking at some of the things that you could make, and apparently there is an Ender inhibitor or something that prevents teleporting from a few blocks around it.
Oh. Oh. Speaking of, here's an Enderman down here. I'll just leave.
I think I may be on the other side of the Enderman. Well, he teleported away now. Maybe. No, there he is. Oh, there you are.
Only there was a way to inhibit that.
Right? So I'm adding
right.
these bricks.
These chiseled diorite ones?
Yes.
Okay. Are they to indicate something?
The way home.
So if we follow the diorite, we will get home.
Correct.
Oh, silver. By the way, I'm back down to stone pickaxe because we have no iron left at the base.
What happened to the iron?
There's iron in the smelter.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't... That makes sense. I didn't look in the smelter. The thing specifically designed to hold all of our metal.
Fuck yeah. I had like 3 blocks in there at least.
Okay. Well. What is this? Are these bugs? Like little blue fireflies?
I'm sure all the kinks haven't been worked out yet. You're gonna find some of this.
Oh. Well, I didn't follow the diorite, and instead I'm outside in the chasm.
Yes. So there's some stairs back here that you can go up.
I'm just going to mine all this iron that I just found in the chasm.
Alright.
Since we don't have any at the base.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
Don't know what you jerks have done with all the iron.
What is this cow doing down here?
Oh, there he is. Oh, I hear pissed off Endermans. Take that, you jerk. Alright, I kind of have no choice but to do this, so...
Boy, I really hope I'm right about those slime waterfalls. They really don't look a lot lower than the last time I looked, but that might just be perspective.
Maybe you're just expecting too much.
Okay, so how does... Oh yeah, so that mining backpack automatically collects, things instead of you putting it in your regular inventory. It automatically goes into the backpack, which would be much more useful if I wasn't trying to get it out of my inventory into the smelter. Okay.
Is bedrock supposed to be pretty much the bottom?
It's very much the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, where did these scribing tools come from? Well, I accidentally made a bunch of extra scribing tools, so...
Accidentally.
I don't feel fancy enough to make anything cool, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a regular iron pickaxe for now.
There is an iron pickaxe that's broken in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if you just throw it on the tool repair with some iron, it'll get fixed.
Oh. Okay.
Throw that out there for you.
Tool stencil table. Pattern chest, tool station. Tool station?
Yeah, that might be it. That's interesting.
Oh, that's made an interesting sound. Okay, well, I'll just use that for now.
Yeah, go for it.
Until I have the patience to craft an amazing and personalized mining device.
So there's an underground area that opened up, and it's got a tree in it and some grass and stuff, and just some free-floating marble.
Oh, yeah. If you're where I think you are, I broke a bunch of stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
so it probably didn't start free floating.
Oh.
There was like all sorts of Viz crystals and stuff there.
Right here?
Yeah, let me see.
I just built this walkway and opened this door and
threw
some stuff in there.
Oh yeah. This looks familiar. Oh, no, that marble does really is just like there, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's like all kinds of ore in here.
I have been in this room, I think.
Yeah, I've been in there too, and I gathered some stuff that was in there. There was like some weird crystals.
Mm-hmm. And that's where I got a bunch of the Perdito crystals.
Do you use that in potions class?
I mean, I might.
This seems very hazardous. I'm going to fill this in.
Windows 10 can be so frustrating.
There we go.
Oh, there's just lava right there.
I found some redstone.
Hey.
2 blocks.
We will need redstone.
All right. I'm just going to start digging in this direction at around level 22.
I like the tenacity.
Thematically, it's not that different from what I was doing up on the slime island, but this may actually lead to a result.
Hello, zombie. I will thank you to stay out of our tunnel.
The exclusion doesn't get us anywhere. That was some weird feedback.
No, I like it. It's progressive.
The feedback or exclusion?
Well, putting down the exclusion. Yeah, exclusion's been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, did I pick that back up? I did. All right, good.
You broke your giant spider flea mount. It's like you can move your arms. It's not Irish step dancing.
Purple slimy dirt, blue slimy dirt. Got some.
Oh, did you need some slimy dirt?
No, I'm good. I am good.
Because I have some news for you. Wow, the durability on this pickaxe isn't great.
No, it's not great. I was doing it to test out to make sure that it was working properly.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it lasts less than just our actual iron pickaxe. I'm going to have to go up there and make a hammer. That's really the only solution.
Can we make a hammer yet?
I mean, we should have access to all the stencils already, right?
I think the thing that Chow was talking about was that tool forge that may have changed in Tinkers, where you need to upgrade that before you can make certain things.
Oh, that would be upsetting. Because it'd be way easier to get all the things we need to upgrade the tool forge if we had a hammer.
Right?
Yeah. I've just found some draconium ore.
Hey.
That sounds important.
But I don't think I can gather it yet.
I think it's a thing for high-powered devices, high-energy devices.
Whenever I point at it, it says it's pickaxe level obsidian.
Oh.
Does that mean like you have to have a diamond to?
Yeah, something that can mine obsidian.
Oh, because they're... Oh, it's... Okay, I see. Because I noticed the uranium said pickaxe level diamond, and I assume it meant you had to have a diamond pickaxe, but...
You can gather it anyway.
Makes more sense if it is something that can gather that.
Oh, there went my
Okay.
pickaxe.
Is that
See if I
a
can
strange
figure out how to
noise
get
in
home.
the game or out of the game?
Do what?
Ah, zombie kid. Fuck off. Oh, yes. I just heard like a little tinkling noise. I didn't know if that was on someone's microphone or in the game.
It may have come from John's computer. He's playing Elder Scrolls Online,
Could be. Could be.
and it has kind of fantasy ahs in it.
Fantasy doctors. Ah. Oh, maybe it's that witch over there. Witch, nobody wants you.
Oh, wow, there's all stairs and doors here now. Fancy schmancy.
Say bears?
Doors.
Doors. Aluminium, cinnabar, tin. Found some more iron. Found some of that Certus quartz crystal too.
Yeah. Oh, I found some black quartz as well.
Oh yeah.
Hammer, broad mining tool, requires tool forge. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Boo. Carrots.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and try and make my own fancy pickaxe. See, wow, there's just a lot of... Boy, if only I had some pulsating iron.
Gross.
Oh, too difficult. Do we have the capability of making bronze yet?
Yeah, it's just
I
a
think
mixture of
there's
stuff,
some
right?
in the smelter.
Let's see how that works. It looks like it has a decent for a thing.
Alright, some wood, some fence. We have a paddock of cows out here.
Oh yeah, there's cows out there.
And some wheat.
Wheat.
See a little farm that got planted out there. Oh, there's that. Is that the chasm that was behind our house?
Our house.
Which
Okay, so I need to make a tool rod and a pickaxe head. And then a binding. Does it matter what we make the binding out of?
Yeah.
it'll, I think, determine any extra boosts or durability or anything like that.
It'll make the whole thing out of bronze.
Is the bronze better than iron?
It is at least a little better than iron.
I just put a
So
bunch
I
of
gotta
iron in there.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna move bronze down to the bottom. Pour. I remember really enjoying this process. I just am not feeling particularly patient right now.
Love it.
Wasted
You love
way
it, you know
way
you do.
too much time. Okay. Put the patterns back up there.
Boy.
Art crafter. This one.
Oh,
That's weird. Why won't it? Do I have to?
What have you done?
Art donor. Pattern chest. I was trying to put these parts together into a pickaxe and they're not cooperating. I really thought that I had them together the way it showed in the book.
Are you using the tool crafter table?
Yeah. Tools.
Select which tool you want. You've only got. It goes in there.
Wait, what?
One of the tables. You select which tool you
Sorry,
want on the left side.
Oh. Sorry, it had like in the book, it showed them like arranged in those 5 slots in a certain way. So I thought I just had to put them down like any other crafting table.
No.
I didn't know I had to push a button. How silly. All right. So let's see how this pickaxe fares.
I have one of these.
Oh, something dramatic must have just happened.
Get a noise.
Yeah, it was kind of dramatic.
dramatic for your matic.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Where did I? Oh, there. There it is. Well, the mining speed on the bronze definitely seems to be slightly better than iron.
That's good.
So.
Every time I hear like a little tick of me losing life, I'm starting looking around. I'm like, oh wait, bees.
Oh yeah, I saw that you had crafted some bee-related tools. I was just like, oh, Adam.
Nope, that was Jed.
Oh, really? Okay. Why open that door?
I don't think I crafted any. If I did, if anything, I may have gathered some from the village.
So, oh, okay. I was about to say, I saw a scoop that it said it was for getting bees out of a hive.
Yeah, I think I found it. Because we didn't have you need some sort of like silk screen stuff to make it.
The only bee-related tool that I want to craft is a flamethrower. Let's see. Oak fence. Oak fence. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's not what I wanted to do. Boop, boop. Get out of here, cows. Get.
Oh, I have found a rich vein of zombies.
Stake your
interesting.
claim.
Oh, it's actually a really interesting looking area. What is going on here? I see glowing things. Am I like in an underground part of that chasm? Water, quartz, lots of silver, tons of glowing Viz crystals up on the ceiling,
Oh.
which is pretty cool.
I heard you like Viz crystals.
I've been known to. See what else is. I mean, right now, I would like gold more than anything. A single poppy. That's how it starts. Oh man. So the other day, while speaking on the phone to a doctor, a medical doctor, the pharmacist, he gets off the phone and he's just like, so this doctor just said that he doesn't understand why opioid medications are so strongly controlled, because they're just made out of poppy.
Wow. Special kind of man.
We have a lot of underground trees. It's kind of weird. Way more trees than I expect to see underground.
Well, on an average day, how many trees do you expect to see underground?
Oh! It's worth noting that the bronze pickaxe can mine uranium.
Nice.
So I've got some uranium now. I should just make that into a pickaxe.
Like I said, not real sure what all you can use in the park crafter.
I can't believe I've mined uranium before gold. Doesn't seem like the right order of operations.
Just have some messed up priorities, Greg.
I also can't believe that of the 1,000 types of metal we have access to, gold is the only one that we can make a thermometer out of. Surely there are other metals with sufficient magical qualities.
It's all about that gold. Okay, another X. I got it.
Oh. No. Oh.
Oh!
Shot by a skeleton.
Don't let the skeleton get you down, man. Alright, fence. How do I make fences again? The gate.
Be sure to make it tall so that we'll have good neighbors.
I think that checks out. Like some good things are happening over there.
There's like some V's crystals.
Vis-a-vis crystal.
Yeah, I'm just breaking tons of them to drop down to the ground. They're all kind of along these ceilings and walls, so I'm just trying to break them all, and then I'll go down and scoop them all up. Just as I very carefully am building some catwalks along so that I can do some little turns on them. On the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah.
Be doing on the catwalk itself.
Yeah. Oh, geez. There's just so many. Chad, do you remember how the green ones were the ones that we didn't have very many of?
Yeah.
That will not be a problem.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop, boop. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
That didn't sound great.
It was all right. It was just a helpful creeper. He was like, oh, it looks like you're trying to break Viz crystals. Would you like to break everything? Oh, hey. Hi, Chad. Watch out, there's a skeleton up there. I see you found my secret Viz crystal harvesting grounds.
Yeah, that's why I left them alone. So you wouldn't get down there and go, what happened to all my Viz crystals?
Yeah. Some joik.
Is gold fairly deep?
The little graph says that it peaks around height 22.
What is a graph
Ooh.
now?
I found some charged Certus quartz.
Hey.
That sounds important. It was worth a lot of experience.
Ow, ow. Shocking.
Shocking.
Oh, I thought I found gold, but what it was yellowite. Like, now you're just making stuff up.
Right.
Yellowite.
Does that mean there's redderite and bluerite and greenerite?
Yeah.
So how does this portal to the mining place work, Adam?
How does it work?
Yeah, like, how do we do that?
Oh. I heard an ender person.
Silver's just as good as gold, right?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Why is this, why is the thaumaturgy community just so elitist about their minerals?
Right.
Well, if you come across any more Viz crystals laying around, Chad, feel free to scoop them up, because I don't know where the fuck I am now.
Okay.
I may never be there again.
Follow the
Yeah,
markers,
I'm
man.
just kind of mining in a straight line right now.
I was doing that, and then I broke into this cavern, and now I'm just like following trails of weird crystals and ore.
What was it called?
We're gonna have a lot of the blue ones.
I found some lapis. Oh, I got trolled.
I don't know
Yellow.
if it still is, but lapis was. Oh, wow, I found what appears to be just a featureless vertical shaft. Interesting. In previous versions in tankers, you could add lapis to a weapon to make it luckier.
It's not yellowite. It's gold.
Oh God, how much?
2 blocks so far.
That
3
is
blocks.
not a
blocks.
whole lot.
5 blocks. 6
Okay.
blocks.
Now we're talking.
Just give us
About
real-time
10 blocks.
updates.
And that ended in some redstone.
Nice. Well, in that case, then I'm just gonna take my stacks and stacks of Viz crystals back up to the research table, and I'll let you take your no doubt stacks and stacks of gold. And both of us will have been equally helpful.
Gold doesn't appear near gold, does it?
I think it appears in veins, which is why you found a bunch of it all together.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's more likely for one vein to appear near another one. All right, I'm just going to go up and get those green ones.
What the hell is the yellowite for?
I refuse to believe it's useful.
How do you spell it?
That's the way it sounds.
Yellorite.
Okay, so no W. Got it.
No. It's for something called extreme reactors is what added it.
Let's see. It makes yellorium dust. Yellorium ingots.
Oh, well, I take it back then.
Right.
Cable facades. Oh. Apparently you smelt yellorite and it makes refined uranium.
Okay. That's weird. You would think you would smelt all the uranium I've been mining for that.
Right?
Well, it looks like I found black gold, Texas tea.
Way too sweet.
There's no such thing.
Oh. Apparently yellorium ingots around plutonium make MOX nuclear fuel. And yes, there is also plutonium.
Oh. That's what all of those blue things I've been seeing everywhere are. They're scary underground bees.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm upset.
Yeah, it looks like it's part of extreme reactors, and you use it to make nuclear things.
Oh, while I'm here... Oh, God, the bees are killing me.
Yeah, told you. No joke.
Just going to throw all of my various death note cards into this lava before I leave.
I found a underground pool of oil.
I found a lime shimmering mushroom.
Was it shimmering before you licked it?
Yeah, oh, you can't eat it. Lame. You can plant it though, weirdly enough.
Oh. Huh. There is just raw chicken in a furnace.
You didn't eat that, did you?
I mean, I had to see what it was.
Oh yeah, I put the chicken in there because I was going to cook it, and then I forgot that I didn't have any coal, and then I forgot about the chicken.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I should have put up a little sign that said "Dead dove, do not eat."
Is there gonna come a point where we're gonna need like buckets of oil and stuff like that?
I found some gold too.
Yay!
I'm as good as Chad.
Eh.
Okay, I'm not as good as Chad. I only found 4 blocks.
Well, maybe verify how many I found. I found 10. Yeah.
Wow, I thought Chad was just going to beat you by 1, but he shot the moon on that one.
Yeah, but how much uranium do you have, Chad?
None on me.
He threw all that out.
That's what I
Stored
thought.
it all.
What is this noise?
All right. Even though it took so little effort, I still feel much better about this bronze pickaxe. It's only like half degraded from all this time. Pretty good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now, how the hell do I get back to the... Ah. Oh, luckily somebody chiseled up a bunch of diorite right here.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, does it have to be bricks?
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Dang it.
The real problem is I can't seem to find a way to put ore directly from the mining backpack into the smelter.
What do you have to do?
So I have to like take it out of the mining backpack and then put it into my regular inventory, and then put it from my regular inventory into the smelter. It's
Gotcha.
non-ideal.
Real first world problems here.
Yeah.
I didn't think glowstone existed on the normal plane.
Well, I didn't think that Certus quartz did either, but here we are.
Yeah, because I was just mining in a straight line, and there's a glowstone, some blocks of glowstone.
I mean, sometimes things just happen like that.
There's bees nearby.
Beads?
Bees.
Beads.
Oh, from an infernal hive.
Sounds like
Gross.
worse bees than usual.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Should have used a smoker.
Yeah.
I'm told.
Oh, Chad.
Huh?
This will get you started. Well, this is a thing. Nope, not that. That is a shovel. That's what you need.
What is that? Mining multi-tool?
Look up portal frame.
Portal frame? chiseled stone. Make a portal frame.
Bricks, chisel, stone. How many
We
chiseled
put
stones
all
do
of the ore. Like, I'm not going to just throw the uranium into the smelter, so I guess I'll put that ore in here. That and the.
Oh, now I gotta figure out how to get back to where I died.
Luckily, you have a convenient waypoint.
Yeah. Chad?
Huh?
Take those.
Oh.
Okay, take these.
Okay.
And you want 8, 19, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them? You want to build a portal out of it.
Oh. Why are you standing way over there?
Because I didn't want to accidentally pick those up.
Wait.
I need 14 portal frames.
Is that how many bricks it takes to make a portal? 4 across the bottom and top and 3 on each side? Going up?
Like the portal to the nether?
Yeah.
Oh. Should we do this outside or should we build it in here?
Let's do it outside.
What?
Just in case.
What?
I know absolutely nothing about this except that I want it to be outside. Okay, where's our... There we go, our ingot cast. Making gold. How much gold do I need to make this? 4. There. So I mined more than enough gold to make my own thermometer. And Chad can do whatever he wants with the rest of it. He has so much. You just carrying a door around, Adam?
Say what?
I said, are you just carrying a door around?
Right now?
Yeah, it looks like you got like a big... Oh, is it a shield?
Oh yeah, it's a shield.
Yeah. Looks like a door.
You look like a door. How about that?
I mean, probably a little.
Wow, for somebody who is so concerned about building this thing outside, you built it like just right at the front door.
How does the... Like, it's a little lower. Right?
Okay, if that's your portal, then use the multi-tool, the mining tool on it. Just right-click on it like you would light it.
To go through the portal, you have to sneak in it.
Did it activate?
It's got a little color thing in there.
Oh. Well, he's gone.
Yeah, it didn't activate for us. I wonder if we have to...
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
Oh, I'm in the dark.
Oh, what is this about?
Oh. Okay.
No.
And it's just
this is
an
right.
endless world of underground.
I would have been real pissed if there was just a bunch of gold right inside.
No, as far as I know, it's supposed to generate like a flat world.
Well, it did not.
No.
Hey, there's a bunch of Viz crystals, though. I don't know what kind of world seed you used, but it's all chasms and Viz crystals. Hey, I found some appetite ore.
Welcome.
We can use that to make fertilizer with sand.
Oh, that's just gonna make us hungry.
The hell?
Oh, there's a lot of it.
Wow, this is weird. You're right, it is just all chasms.
Something's
What did
attacking
I-
me, but I can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's the darkness.
The darkness?
Yeah, yeah. If this is the same as the one I'm remembering, like anytime that you're in the dark in this dimension, you'll just get damaged.
Well, I went back to the normal world.
Oh, okay. Then I don't.
Wow. Are the bees just getting stronger in here? Wait, are you still there, Greg? Am I the only person that got cut off of Discord?
No, I'm still here.
Oh. Is Greg still here?
I don't know.
Ow. Oh. Let me send Greg a message. Oh,
Okay.
no, 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 no. Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been. We're good.
A minute.
Let's see. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, well, we've got another one of our little visitors out here. Oh, two of them. Oh, jeez. Alright. Hold up, guys. Come on.
What happened?
Got those basalt guys out here that hit you and you get blinded for a second. Oh boy, I think I may have overextended extended here. 2 basalt guys and 2 skeletons. Oh, the skeletons are fighting the basalt guys. All right. Shit! Sneak it up on me, son of a bitch.
Are you still in the portal thing place?
No, I'm in the overworld.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got my stuff back.
Hello?
Hey.
That was weird. It said I was disconnected, but it didn't have an option to like reconnect.
Oh.
Okay, so like the whole big thing on the thermometer is that you like look at stuff with it and right click, and if it's something that you haven't looked at before, you will learn something new.
Okay.
Something that I don't think was in original ones, but is happening now, is that if you crouch and look at a chest with it, you can examine everything that is in the chest at once.
Well, that's pretty nifty.
So you don't have to take all the stuff out.
Right.
So I'm learning just tremendous amount of stuff.
It's still smart.
I'm gonna have to go outside and look at the stars too. There was a whole thing with that. Oh, before I just go around clicking around willy-nilly, maybe I should read the book and see what I got from that. Ooh. Strange wonders are being revealed to me.
Strange arcane wonders are revealed by way of... Alright, well...
Oh my goodness. So much knowledge.
What does he need? 4 gold ingots?
Yeah, 4 gold ingots, a pane of glass, and then some of each Viz crystal, which I've already got. There's already a bunch of Viz crystals plugged into the arcane workbench.
Okay.
The one near the bookshelves, not the one across from the bookshelves. The better one.
Let's see.
Okay, so now...
Ooh, our smeltery is about full.
And now I know enough things. Learning all that stuff was enough knowledge for me to discover alchemy. I need to make a magical crucible. Which apparently is made by applying Salus Mundus to a cauldron.
Easy for you to say.
Oh yeah, let me take a look at the sky too. That should be interesting.
Can you look at that Enderman over there?
Oh yeah. Maybe it needs to be at night. That's all. Oh, interesting. Wonder if that means it's there.
Oh, interesting.
I just noticed that when I looked at the slimes through the thermometer, they had a lot of like little bubbles all over them. So I wonder if they are primarily composed of the water element, which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like once I know about something, maybe I. Whoop. Okay. What we got going on here?
Do things you haven't checked out before sparkle? Is that how?
Exactly. Okay, so cauldron. What do you make cauldrons out of? Is it just iron in a bowl shape? Something like that?
I'm not sure.
I think that's how you make a bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, it's iron in a big bowl shape.
Big bowl shape.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. A cauldron's basically just a big bucket.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
All right. Oh, that was gold. Got to change to dispense iron.
Strings.
Ooh, we got a lot of. Is there only one? Oh, there's a spigot over here too. Why wouldn't you put the spigots next to each other?
Just spacing them out. We can put more spigots on there. Nothing's stopping you but you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this at all. That way lies madness. Alright. So, ingot, here's cauldron. So I'm gonna. We don't really need 2 research tables, right?
The only reason there's 2 is for me to complete a step, I had to craft one as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to take this one out because we We'll just put that over here. We have lots of scribing tools too, because I didn't realize that when you broke a research table, the scribing tools came off separately, and I accidentally made some extra ones. That's fine. They apparently run out at some point, so another little meter. All right, so I'll put a cauldron there, and take a pinch of this and poop.
Take a pinch of this and poop.
Poof.
Oh, poof.
Not poop.
Okay.
Poof. So now we have a crucible. All right, I've
Son of a bitch. Alright, I have procured 2 sheep.
So
Now
I
we
gotta
have
make
a
a
little bit
cauldron, huh?
of source of wool. What gets sheep horny?
Carrots?
You
Wheat?
get some carrots planted.
Or wheat? Yeah. I can't remember.
Chad, you said you had some glowstone, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I had found some. It's actually in this chest over here. There's 30
Okay.
stacks of it. Glowstone dust.
So I'm going to put the crucible out here because it says it has to be placed over a heat source, and I don't want to mess with lava inside.
Mm.
And I assume that's the heat source it means. And what else are we going to use to heat anything? So now I need lava. Oh, hey, discovering infusion.
Do you still have
Oh,
the
wow.
ingot stencil?
Oh, I sure do. Sorry, hold on, let me bring that back in.
We have a baby sheep.
Oh.
Gross.
It is wheat.
Is it kawaii?
I don't know if it was imported.
Okay, so the way the crucible works is if you fill it with water and put it over a heat source, you can throw objects into it and it will break them down into their component magical elements.
I wonder if it could be something just as simple as like putting it over a torch.
Only one way
Yeah.
to find out.
Yeah, it just says the crucible needs to be placed over a source of heat and filled with water. Once the water boils, I can start adding the things I need. I'm just going to let me just get some buckets. And then the first thing it does is, like, once I have collected enough of the correct 3 essences, which in this case is Ignis, Lux, and Potentia, then I can throw in some glowstone and it will turn the whole mess into we'll turn the whole mess into yellow niter, which can be used to craft a light that you can be placed anywhere, including in midair.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, it's dark out.
Yeah. so dark.
Okay, well, let's see what else we got here. So I've also discovered infusion. Oh dear. So many things. A fabric that is soft, supple, and easy to enchant. Design patterns for a set of clothing made from this fabric. Not only be comfortable and stylish, but while worn, it will reduce the viz cost of certain types of thaumaturgical tasks. It should also be easily dyeable like leather armor. So I've learned how to make enchanted fabric out of string and wool. And then I can just make some armors. Okay. Okay, we got string and wool, right?
Yeah. Were we gonna sleep so the day passes?
Oh, sure.
Did you get your crucible place, Greg?
I put it out here for now, but before I dive into that, doing all of that scanning unlocked a lot of different recipes.
Yeah.
So, Oromancy. Draw viz from the very ale itself. Visit the lowest depths of the world and the highest peaks you can find. Oh, okay. Well, I can't unlock that until I've apparently been visited the lowest depths of the world and visited the highest peaks. I feel like I hit bedrock already, but I didn't have the thermometer at the time. Maybe I have to scan bedrock. Which
I'm curious to know if a torch underneath it is enough of a heat source, or if you have to have something else under there.
I mean, one way to find out.
Yeah, I put a torch under there, but you need water put in it.
Okay, I've got a bucket, so.
Okay.
I've got a bucket. I got a bucket.
What would be very convenient is if we could just drip. Okay, yeah, look. If you look at it from this side, the slime falls have reached all the way down. They've dripped all the way down to just the second island, or the lower island now.
Oh, yeah.
So they really are. It's just going to take an in-game month or whatever. Okay. So water in there, torch underneath.
They said it should start to boil.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to work on. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Chad. Here's a bucket. Let's see which of us finds a better heat source first.
Well, I know there's lava across the way over there.
Oh, which way?
In the
I do remember there being lava, but I don't remember where. And I didn't want to go back down underground right now.
Yeah. No, you don't. I don't think you have to.
Oh, the beast. Just don't want anything to do with them. Oh. Oh, wow. Interesting. Now that I have a thermometer, the mini map has little highlights to show me where there's stuff that I haven't looked at before. Different sources of viz. I guess I really should try and go to the bottom. Oh, I scanned a horsey. They're up.
Oof. And it didn't say you were killed, so you're good, right?
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep.
Where was that? Oh, you broke my bed. That's why. I'm like, why did I spawn outside instead of...
Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it would do that.
I've got to... Oh, I see.
I had to make some room.
Well, as soon as I go get all my stuff back, I'm going to go make a bunch of enchanted cloth armor, and we'll just see who the fanciest one is.
Enchanted cloth armor.
Oh. How do I get down there without dying?
Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want.
Only had access to a large amount of some sort of fluid.
That's a little gross.
Do I get down there without dying?
Ew.
This is a bridge. Water. Oh,
Did you fall again?
no, I jumped. Really different.
I fell from a slightly less high place.
Yeah. I did, however, jump into the wrong chasm.
Oh, good. Okay.
In case you were worried that what I did wasn't stupid.
But I can still count on you, Greg.
Yeah. Oh. Interestingly, I found another grave of mine that had like a piece of dirt in it, so maybe not an important one.
When you didn't feel necessary to get back to right away.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, it may have literally been my first death because it also had a bunch of books in it. Forester's Manual, Astral Tome, Open
Oh.
Computers.
Just
Okay,
all the
yeah,
starting
I found my
books.
first death. Exciting.
That's great.
We're just gonna throw all of that away.
Oh.
Oh, neat. Anything that I've scanned. Oh! Anything that you scanned, you can, if you hold shift, you can see what viz or essentia aspects make it up, which is cool because that means that stuff we don't want we can throw into the crucible to break down as useful ingredients. Okay. Is it boiling?
It's starting to bubble.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Let's see if I've got anything that already has the correct. I need.
What did you throw under it to make it boil?
Lava.
Ah.
Okay, so if I put that in there, can I see? All right, I needed that, and I needed some fire, light. I don't really have anything with any light, it doesn't look like. Oh, torches. That makes sense. So there's some torches, and now I need something that has fire.
Also torches.
And all. You would think that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you said you had some. I'll need that glowstone. Some glowstone dust. I'll take that.
Let's put that up there. Let's bring that cobblestone out.
I guess I'll just throw some ignis viz crystals in there. See what happens. Okay, so I have those 3. Let's see what happens if I. Whoa! No. That didn't seem to do what I wanted. Oh, I needed a certain amount of each. So 10 potential luck fire.
Blood and fire?
No, Lux.
Oh, okay. Writing some dark arts over here.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
Gasp. Sounds exciting over there.
Whoa, whoa. It got real dark. Oh, I was just blind.
It tends to happen. Fighting something or making something?
I'm mostly throwing a bunch of stuff into this crucible, but I don't. The real problem here is it's like, okay, once you have enough viz of the correct types, throw in the catalyst and it'll turn into something useful. But I don't have any way of knowing how much what my totals already are in there. So it's like, do I have enough fire in there? Who knows?
Biz knows. But apparently it ain't.
Oh, also, a blitz is all making me blind. I see.
Yeah. They like to hang out.
Okay.
magically enlightened.
Practically enlightened.
I wonder what that means.
Did the blitz kill you?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Somehow my grave had more stuff than I can carry, which doesn't seem possible. Oh, I must have been full and also had my equipment on. Okay, I need to unload.
Gross.
Okay. That goes in there. Oh, no, I don't.
We don't have sugar cane laying around anywhere, do we? I need to make some paper.
You could take some out of the research table too if you want.
There's paper in the research table?
Yeah, it's up in the upper right.
Oh.
I didn't get this yet.
Okay. I don't think I understand how the cauldrons are supposed to work just yet, so I'm going to set that aside. And work on something less that.
Less cauldrony.
Yeah.
Alright, lots of resources over here. I like it. Alright, I mined out that little place with a tree in it. Oh.
I need more string.
Already take his stuff out of the chest.
I think I've taken... Can we not... Yeah, I already took all the string that I could find out of there. Could we make that out of cobwebs or something? So cool. Oh, we can make it out of bees. How great.
Finally, used for bees.
Oh, I see. If we had a mechanical squeezer, we could squeeze wool into string.
Really?
Obviously. But also
that checks
crush wool into string. Hey, out of all those crops that you've grown, you haven't grown any of the industrial hemp seeds, have you?
I know I have not. I haven't done any major cropping.
Okay. We can
All
apparently
standard stuff.
turn industrial hemp into string.
I think that
Unfortunately, out of all the string we had, we only had enough to make 3 bolts of enchanted fabric, which is not enough to do anything.
So you're saying I'm still the fanciest man around?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cool.
Because just to make the boots, I do need 4.
Durability, money level, traits, dense. Alright, so I need around.
So I need 19 pieces of enchanted fabric. I already have 3, so I need 16 pieces, each of which requires 4 strings. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I guess I'll plant some hemp seeds.
How can you tell what Essentia is in the cauldron?
I have no idea. That is actually my biggest problem with it so far.
Picked up the crystal shard and it gave me the achievement. Cool. That sounded like a creeper.
It was.
Are you okay?
That's been why it sounded like that. Where's all of our farmland? What are we growing here? Ah, I see. I'm just going to plant a row of hemp and we'll see how that works out.
Cool. You planting it in back where all the rest of the farm stuff is?
Yeah, I just knocked out a row of wheat and planted a row of hemp. And we'll just see how that works out.
Could have just plowed another row.
I think you're grossly overestimating how much I know about farming in Minecraft. Okay, and then I'll put the leftover hemp seeds in here in case this works out and we want to plant more. Those sit. How long does it normally take to the things to grow? You had any further luck with this cauldron, Chad?
No, it looks like to make Nitor, you need 10 of the fire.
Yeah, Ignis, Lux, and Potentia. And I notice when you throw things in, it will change the bubbles to that color, but it's like, do you have to do it all in a certain period of time?
Oh.
Like, do you have to click something else when you're putting in the quote-unquote catalyst? Because, like, I threw some glowstone in, and all it seemed to do was add it to the mixture.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was explained.
Yeah, because the coal added 10 of one or two things that it needed, and torches added 5 of one. So I did 2 torches and 1 piece of coal, which should have been 10 of each.
Right. Then you threw in some glowstone and just nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Whoa, I almost threw my Thaumanomicon in. That would have been unfortunate.
Almost through what in?
The like magic book.
Magic book.
Let's see.
Never mind straight up, kids. I decidedly hear some bubbling nearby.
Didn't mean to do that. Ah.
So it does look like you have to do it quickly, because anything that's in there breaks, any points you have in there break down quickly.
Be careful, there's a skeleton right there.
Oh, yeah. So there is. He's on fire. It's fine. But I'm not. Also, the guide that I just found for it, I think, is for an earlier version of Thaumcraft, so.
Nice one, Chad.
Whoops.
Interesting. Broke through into another tunnel.
There, I got it to work.
Oh, how'd you do it?
I did 1 coal, 2 torches real fast, and then threw in the glowstone real fast.
Oh, okay. Cool. I will do that as well. So it just all very quickly.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. Whoop. I guess since, yeah, from what I could see, it looks like things that you leave in there break down point by point.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just that first point is very quick, and since we were putting in exactly enough, where's all of our coal?
Oh, I've got it. I'm sorry.
All of it?
Yeah, I just grabbed it. Here it is.
That's not. I didn't realize we had so little coal that you could just pick all of it up at once.
What's the? Is it Control Q? There we are. That's all of it.
Oh, also, it goes directly into my mining backpack. That's interesting.
That's where all of our coal is.
Yeah, it was all in my mining backpack. Oops, I accidentally made a bunch of tiny coal. But you know what? It's got Ignis in it, so I'm just going to throw all of it into the crucible.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Got it.
I'm going to... All right. Now I need some closed stone.
Is the nitro like a one-time use thing, or can you pick it back up when you place it?
That's an interesting question.
Oh, hello, Chad.
Hey, yo.
All right, I have successfully made one as well.
Nice.
Hope you feel good about yourself.
I do.
I have visited the deep, dark depths and learned much.
Was that by going to bedrock?
Yeah, pretty much. And then I got to
That's what
do
I
the
figured.
highest heights.
I wonder if going up to my checkpoint on the slime island will be high enough.
Maybe.
On the Slimeland.
Yeah. Doesn't really.
What are you doing, Adam?
It just said something, but I don't know what.
I am adding those chiseled blocks to kind of guide our way back home.
Nice.
Excuse you. That just slammed a door in my face.
How rude.
I know.
Wood. Oh. Ah.
Oh, there's a bunch of coal right here.
Yeah, my inventory is full. That didn't sound good.
Yeah, creeper blew up. sure what set it up.
It's an eternal mystery.
Okay, so now I'm... Ooh, Caster's Gauntlet and Viz Resonator.
Are you coming back up this way, Greg?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, because there's a shit ton of coal right here.
Oh, yeah, I could...
I need you to come up this way and just get all up ends.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need iron plates, some leather, and... Oh, I have to... Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting. I wonder if that replaces the thermometer.
Oh my. How much room do you have, Greg?
A bit? I would have had much more, but I literally just put the miner's backpack into one of the chests upstairs.
Oh no.
I was getting annoyed with not being able to find any of the stuff that I just saw myself pick up.
Do you still have room?
Yeah, I had plenty of room. There you go.
Because there's lead over here as well.
Oh, do you like that? You want that?
Yes. Right in there. Got some silver and some lead.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh man, so much coal over here.
So all of those bubbles that I was seeing had nothing to do with Viz. It was just that the slimes were near the slime waterfall. So if you were wondering, Chad, yes, the slime islands are high enough to trigger the other requirement for that recipe.
Did you go to the ones that were right above us?
Uh-huh. I have a checkpoint up there.
Oh.
I made one while I was trying to clear it. And once you have both of those requirements, you get a recipe for a Viz Resonator, which is made from crystal and, oh dear.
Crystal and Odier?
Yeah. Oh, there's creepers lurking around that mining portal. So.
Good idea, guys. Let's build it outside.
Oh, and apparently there's one of those blindy guys in here too. And here's a skeleton archer riding on a spider. Okay. Anyway, yeah, iron and crystal, and then you can build a glove out of that and leather and your thermometer.
Oh dear. Let's toss that and that. We should need uranium, right?
I mean, I can't imagine what we would use it for.
Oh.
Were you trying to kill him, Jen?
No, I scanned him with my thermometer, and that made eye contact with him, and he didn't like that.
Dang.
Yeah, they are not fond of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to drop this load off at home. And then call it a night, because it's 11:30.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it sounds okay to me. I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point.
I need to go recover my stuff.
Just gonna go check on the hemp. How do I know when it's good to harvest? Maybe it'll change color. No, I'll assume it's not.
Alright, what do I throw in here? Some more iron, some more uranium, black quartz, copper, tin, and diorite to... Great, cool.
Just
This is tools, gravel, stone. Oh, I forgot about the Cinnabon. Ooh, carrots. What? Oh. Okay, well, some of our base wall has been destroyed. There we go. Fixed it right up. Oh, Chad.
Uh-huh.
Remember how we were looking at something to some kind of storage that would break apart and move. Turns out with those chest drawers that you have, those 2x2 drawers.
Yeah.
The add-on makes or adds an item called packing tape.
Oh.
Craft that, slap it on the drawer, and it puts a big X onto the packing tape. You can break the chest and then carry it around. All the contents are still inside.
Okay.
Come here, little creeper, get away from our race. You're dead. Oh! Do not get in the crucibles, you guys. It'll hurt you.
Yeah. Oh, did you got like in the crucible?
Oh yeah, I was in there.
I mean, that makes sense because whatever you put in there gets broken down into its bare elements. So.
Brrr. I'm a bear. Alright, gentlemen, what say you?
Yeah, I
Yep.
need to go.
I'm gonna lay down right. Oh, I can't. You can only sleep at night. You don't know me. You're not my dad, Minecraft. All right. Good night, all.
All right.
Good night. We'll see you guys later.
No.
Oh, that was a long one too. Boy, howdy. Alright, that's gonna call it a night. That was a good 3.5 hours of mining and getting a whole bunch of resources, so we're gonna check that out and pick that up next time. Hopefully be able to take care of some more craftings and makings of things. I think we have a lot of base ores. Now we have some tools and some weapons. Gonna start looking at getting some things automated and doing some research on everything that entails. So until next time, we will see you guys. Take care and keep gaming. Bye, you guys.